Hi everyone, I'm Savita, Vice President Finance, Puravankara Limited. Let me just explain the whole journey of this IBSFINtech Treasury software implementation. Let us go back to the time when we actually, decided to implement IBSFINtech. What was the problems we were facing? Basically, what was the problem statement and what was the solution we were looking at? Whether we were able to achieve those solutions and whether we were able to solve those problems. Let me just explain you. So when we actually before that, let me just explain you the group, the structure. Puravankara as a group, it has around 35 to 40 entities under its umbrella, and we have around 500 plus accounts, bank accounts, and we deal with around 10 to 11 banks. Now, it's like we being a real estate company, if for each project, we will have minimum 3 bank accounts. And it may go up to 5 bank accounts if we have, lending in place and if we have JD owners and all of that. So this makes, our whole, the structure little bit complex. And to add to it, we have escrow accounts, we have RERA accounts, we have current accounts, we have OD accounts, whatnot. And the collections come from different customers and through all modes of payment, whether it can be through check, online, NEFT, RTGS, payment gateway, Razorpay, everything. And we also do payments to our vendors in all modes of whatever modes are available. So now, for Treasury Department, what is important? Now we actually every day for fund allocation, we need to have accurate bank balance, we should know, and we should know the complete bank statement. Why? Because the AR team or accounts receivable team, they need to keep accounting for the collections they receive. The accounts payable team should know, what payments went through, because certain payments we would have made it through check, which got cleared, which didn't get cleared. And treasury team, for them to allocate further funds, we should know the balance basically. So now, since as I mentioned earlier, we have 35 plus entities, 10 to 12 different banks. So how we will get this bank balance or the statement? How we were doing it manually earlier? So 4 to 5 people, they used to sit, log in to each bank bank website, download it, okay. Then that is how we used to get to know the balances or the statement. Then what happens, even after doing that, even 4 to 5 people spending the entire half a day on it, we never used to get a consolidated picture. Why? Because each bank will have its own format. Some bank will say, debit and credit will have a different columns. The other bank may have in one single column, they may give debit and credit, all of that. So you never get to know the consolidated, the statement or consolidated bank balances. So what we wanted a solution for it, because this problem is not a one-off a problem or periodical problem. This is like day-to-day problem. So we actually desperately we were looking for a solution which can ease our day-to-day operations. That is when we got introduced to IBSFINtech. Okay, then we went through their presentation. We thought this should be the best fit to give solutions to our problem, and we started implementing. So then how we achieved this? See, we almost around with 6 banks, we went for API integration for bank statements and bank balances. And for remaining banks where we don't have many numbers of accounts, we went for email reading. So let me just explain you these two. So in API integration, what happens? Once it is a one-time integration. So the IBS fintech, they had already, they had one established integration with all the different banks. So that through that, actually, we were able to integrate with all the banks and get real-time bank balances and bank statements. Then comes the email reading. Here, what happens? The banks, they need to send their bank statements to a particular mail ID. Then the IBS fintech software will pick the bank statement from through that mail ID, and it will fetch us the bank balances and statement. Now what is happening? So after this implementation, in a click of a button, every day in the morning, we are able to download a consolidated bank statement and bank balance. When I say consolidated, it is like across 35 plus entities, across 500 banks, one statement, and for statements and balances. So, because of this, as I said, 4 to 5 people, they are not able to spend, that much time. And even after spending time, as I said, we were never able to achieve this kind of, visibility of our liquidity or cash position. So definitely, we are very happy with this, implementation. We want to take this, further. In the sense, now we are looking at integrating IBS FinTech with our SAP. Integrating in the sense, IBS FinTech, anyway they have these bank statements with them. So they will actually put all these bank statement in a place where SAP can pick up those bank statements, and where we are trying to have daily bank reconciliations, to automate daily bank reconciliation. That is what we are looking at. So basically, just to summarize, because of this implementation, we have more visibility, which has helped the treasury team to make decisions quickly. And see, we do invest surplus funds, okay, that has become easier and more effective. So basically the efficiency also has improved. It has the manpower that also has come down. So overall, I would say it's like we are very happy